Ice Spice's Y2K Deluxe, I'm Just a Girl, sells 4.8K first week units. Ladies and gentlemen, the fall off of Ice Spice seems to be commencing after these recent sales have been pronounced public. Now, I'm going to go ahead and look at what the original sales were for this project, but I have been telling people for a long time, Ice Spice will inevitably decline in terms of sales and album listens, ladies and gentlemen. I've been said this would happen. This formula happens when artists are not, how do I say this? Artists like brand and overall who they aren't captivated by just the music mainly, but more so the personality and the person that they are. Side note, we don't know Ice Spice's personality, y'all. Ice Spice blew up. She blew up, right? You feel what I'm saying? She was a bad bitch that made bad bitch music. That was like a drill rapper, but she also looked mad good and had a fat ass. But as y'all can see, it is not converting. And the reason why I feel like it's not converting, ladies and gentlemen, is for a few things, right? One, the reason why it's not converting, the music isn't that good. The only way to stay relevant as a female artist and stay on top as a female artist is to consistently give the people hits. Glorilla came along, gave everybody the fuck nigga free song. You know who else came right after Glorilla? Once Glorilla started like dwindling down and not giving us any more hits, Sexy Red came along, and then everybody was like, "Oh, Glorilla's gonna fall off. Glorilla's time is done." But then Glorilla comes back and gave us 4 back-to-back hits. Straight. 4 back-to-back hits. And now Glorilla is supremely stamped. There's no fall-off allegations. She's as big as she's ever been. She's going on feature runs. She has the hit songs. Her album was the best performing female solo album that's not named Nicki Minaj. Literally. Glorilla is stamped because she was able to continue to give us hits. Sexy Red stays relevant because she continues to give moments. It's not just the music and the hit songs, but we're seeing Sexy Red have features. We're seeing Sexy Red in the news. We're seeing Sexy Red on different types of platforms doing this, doing that. You feel what I'm saying? With Ice Spice, the only thing we've seen from Ice was the fact that she got in the gym and then she was facing the Ozempic allegations and then people were against her for getting skinny and doing this, down the third. That's all we've seen from Ice Spice. All we've seen. Ice Spice albums never sold well. Ice was never an album artist. But 4.8K is pretty alarming. I think that's very alarming, especially considering that as time has gone on, the sales have been less and less and less and less. And she continues to not really give any hits. Their last attempt at it, like, let's look at Ice Spice's recent views. Because their last attempt at a hit was the whole Central C Ice Spice dating thing. And that didn't really result in some sort of like mega hit. 43 million in 5 months. Delhi has 100 million. 36 million 11 months. And Fart was pretty big for Ice at the time. But even like looking at these views, NLE Chopper the Baby, Hannah Montana, 900K, 100K, 100K, 400K. A song with N, well, but like she doesn't really, her views, like you have a song with Travis Scott that's at 11 million views. A song with Travis Scott is only at 11 million, and you have a song with Travis Scott, one of the biggest rappers, and it didn't really do anything for her career, if you ask me. Like, I feel like right now where Ice Spice is at, is they're fishing for that hit and trying to make it happen and work, but it's just not clicking. Did It First had its moment, but it came and went very fast. Fat Butt, the Nicki Minaj track, didn't go anywhere. Gimme a Light didn't go anywhere. For sure, with Ice Spice and Bass Swag, wasn't even the biggest. For sure, the original version is bigger than the remix with Ice. Think You the Shit actually went pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that actually did go pretty crazy. Pretty Girl with Rema didn't really go anywhere, but Deli went somewhere as well. Deli went somewhere, and that was the only song on that Ice Spice mixtape that actually went somewhere. Gangsta Boo had a little time. Princess Diana had a little bit of a time. And In Her Mood was the hit, and Nicki was the hit. But then we go to the next project. The only song on here that had a chance of being a hit was BB Belt, and it wasn't even pushed right. She had a song with Gunna that went nowhere. Didn't Ice Spice have a song with Gunna? I'm bugging. Ice Spice Gunna. Am I bugging? Bro, you have a song with Gunna and it's not even at 1 million views. Gunna is one of the most hot. I really have a feeling, and I said this before at the start of the year. I said this actually in 2024, in the middle of 2024. I said that Ice Spice's career will not last, and it will be done in the next 2 to 3 years. And the reason why I said that is because it's not predicated on good music, and that's what you need in order to stay relevant and keep the people going. Good music is subjective, but a hit song is not. When a song becomes a hit and it does the numbers it needs to do in order to keep you relevant and keep your name popping, then that's how you know you're doing something right. Ice Spice will always be relevant and popping, but not for her music. Not for her music. And that's what I feel like will always keep her name alive. But it's clear as day, people care less about the spice. It's clear as day, people care less about the spice. And people could say it's due to no promo for the deluxe, this, that, and the third. But how do you explain Y2K, the original version, selling what, 30K? 30K? Ice Spice, Y2K, first week sales. And I spelled it wrong because I suffer from dyslexia. It sold 28K. Let me pull this on the screen so you don't think I'm capping. It sold 20K, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think people just want bad bitch music where you're just throwing shit at a wall, rapping like a Bronx Joe rapper that can barely rap and calling it a day. And I think that was proven when Glorilla dropped. When Glorilla dropped, she sold more than double of what Ice Spice did. She had quality hits, actual crafted songs, and she was actually rapping way better than what Ice Spice does and what some of these other male artists are doing as well. Like, I think it's clear as day, bro. And I've been trying to tell people this. That's why I'm making this video, to let niggas know. I've been trying to say this, and I've been saying this for a long time, y'all. Ice Spice needs a hit in order to stay relevant, and she's not getting that right now. She's not getting that right now, and I'm hoping that this deluxe was just a place filler and she gives us that hit, because I don't want to see her like fall down or nothing like that. But I see a storm brewing. I've told y'all I do. Stunner Sandy will become the new Ice Spice once Ice Spice falls off. Now, stop trolling. For those that don't know who Stunner Sandy is, let me show y'all, man, because I'm seeing what's going on. I'm seeing what the industry is trying to do right now. Stunner Sandy. I'm seeing what the industry is trying to do right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is Stunner Sandy for those that don't know. She's literally a taller Ice Spice.
To my shoe. Step on shit, think I'm stuck in my ways. No ways, pretty face. Me versus me, so I'm winning the race. If I like him, I'm making him chase. If I'm too far, you gon'
literally the same exact thing. Literally the same exact thing. What Ice Spice does, she's just taller and looks a tad bit different. But this is how a lot of artists and female artists fall off. Once they're not giving the hits and like keeping us engaged and this, that, and the third with their music, we tend to lose focus. I.e. Polo G, i.e. Lil TJ. They've taken many breaks over the years, and there's been many years where people just don't look for that sound anymore. So inevitably, they end up falling off, and people don't tune in as much, and now they have to only do shows overseas because that's the only way they can get sold out crowds. People's attention spans are shorter and shorter. So if you don't continue giving us hits, Ice, something may or may not happen. But I digress. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Ice Spice situation down below in the comments. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, man. Thank y'all for tuning into this one. Make sure y'all go tune into my new song, link in the description. And I'm going to see y'all later, man. Y'all stay safe. Stay blessed. Keep grinding. And TTP, man. appreciate you.